So Eyes Wide Shut is really an expose of these super wealthy people in stately homes. They are, if you like, the American Illuminati, the American aristocracy. And in the film you see a form of black mass. And the black mass is traditionally a satanic version of the Catholic mass. And in the film you see characters dressed as cardinals and a character dressed rather like a pope from the medieval era. And it's a ritual of sex magic witnessed by these super wealthy individuals who disguise themselves using masks which are reminiscent of the Venetian masked balls of the medieval era. And sex magic is a very specialized form of magic. It's really bringing together an atmosphere of psychic tension within the temple and combining this with sexual tension and the energy that is given out at the point of orgasm by the people that are taking part. This sexual energy is offered up to a spirit, and of course in the case of Satanism and various versions of black magic rites, this sexual energy at the point of orgasm is given as a gift to breathe life, as it were, into a demon spirit which is invoked. And at the beginning of the ritual in the film Eyes Wide Shut, we see each of the participants kissing each other. And this is a very common thing that you find in rituals. The high priest or the high priestess would often welcome each initiate to the ritual with a kiss. Now, in black magic, such as the black magic that was practiced by the Knights Templar, and we know for sure that the Knights Templar were involved in very, very dark occultic goings-on, because when the Knights Templar were interrogated, many of them confessed, and one of the confessions was that they used to give each other a sacrilegious kiss. So Eyes Wide Shut is one of my all-time favourite films. It's one of the very, very few films which actually shows you what goes on in magical ritual. And it's no secret that the aristocracy throughout the ages have been involved in black magic, and I actually cover these subjects of the royal elite and black magic in my film Murdered by the Monarchy, which is part 3 of my series of films about the Illuminati. Ladakh, Bhutan, and India are places where special sexual magical rites are performed in order to please the spirits. This form of sexual magic is called Tantra, and it is the aim of the magician to seek communication with spirits at the point of orgasm. Ancient texts, such as the Kama Sutra, are actually textbooks describing the various positions and techniques required to reach an ecstatic state where the sexually inspired subconscious mind becomes open to the spirit world. Black magicians, such as Aleister Crowley, used sex magic as a bait to lure young initiates to his Ordo Templi Orientis. Many ancient temples employed prostitutes who resided inside the temple and would induce orgasms. At Yale University, a sick, perverted form of sex magic is performed by initiates of the Skull and Bones Secret Order, which has several senior politicians and presidents as its members. The Skull and Bones rituals have been filmed by undercover journalists, and apparently specially trained prostitutes are employed for initiation ceremonies. In the film The Good Shepherd, directed by Robert De Niro, we learn that Skull and Bones initiates, known as Bonesmen, are actually recruited from aristocratic families in America, who fill the top positions of power in the FBI, White House, and CIA. Aleister Crowley used sex magic to contact various spirits who had evil intentions towards mankind. In the 17th century, a scandal was exposed at the center of the aristocratic elite in Paris, where virgins were sexually used on altars, and at the point of orgasm, their throats were cut.
Almighty and all-powerful set, através, King of Death, I pledge this night to thee. No, welcome to our service.
What have you done to my baby?
Does not hear you. This is a state of deep hypnosis. In the name of God, you dare not. Scarcely in the name of God, unless you're a duke.
What's he gonna do with me? Look.
It ain't said you fools. You also reference to that same child.
What you talking about? Isn't
Yes. The transference of self. That of your child, or that of Planet? No! Now if our two remaining guests will permit, we may proceed. Almighty and all-powerful set, Father of darkness, King of death, I pledge this night to thee, to do thy work, and be thy servant.
Those words you said before. Say them again.
And the blood of this child shall be...
You cannot. You must. My name is going to die if you don't. You must speak those words again.
The bride of chaos! The bride of chaos! The rider upon the beast! The rider upon the beast! With this knife do I draw out the blood which is thy life.